This is the IT Park updated walk. So I'm gonna start here across Ayala Mall Central Block, and this is across that's the Skyrise 1. So this is to give you the latest tour. It's better to walk right now because there's not a lot of people around, so I feel safer. This is the Skyrise IT building, the first one. They have about 4 around here in IT Park. So you can see that the Seda Hotel on top of this Ayala Mall will soon be open as well soon. And you can see a lot of these restaurants that's catering to the 24-hour service that most call center used to have before. But now, due to what's happening right now, most of the call center people are working at home. So I'll start with this buildings around here in the corner. You can see all the restaurants are mostly closed now. Used to be like here. It's open. So there's buses flying around the routes here in Kaiti Park as well. And like there across, that's the dedicated parking area. So this is the latest video I do walkabout in IT Park. See how clean is the area. And across is the E Block 4 building. And it set next to the JP Morgan building. So IT Park is one of the cleanest area here in Cebu, and what you're looking at here are the Abida Towers IT Park. It's all residential condominiums. So there are people that's already living in the Abida, but the whole cluster of buildings is still not open. So this is where you go in now, towards the IT Park, instead of the one in the back before in Apas. So this is Abida. And across is the JP Morgan and Chase building. So I was just stopped by the security, thinking that what company, what blah 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 for security purposes. Then I shut them up. So I'm allowed now to film. So you are not allowed to walk in the front of the road. So that's JP Morgan Chase across. That's the building of the JP Morgan. And of course, there's another cluster of condominiums being built up here. And it's still going on. It's called the 38 Park Avenue. And that's the building that's gonna come up here soon in competition of the Abida condominiums. So you can see how clean is IT Park. The walkways are not covered with vendors or anything that blocks the driveway, and you cannot just park anywhere. There's designated parking area like that one there, and also there's constant maintenance of the gardens. So this one here is the back alleyway, but there's a lot of restaurant outside RT Park at the end of this road. So that's 38 Park Avenue coming soon. And here, so you can see, like I said, it's always cleaning out here, always maintaining the gardens, and security are all over the place. So you can see the buses flying, taking passengers here. And there's another building coming up there on the corner, and that's one of the towers of the Globals thing. And then I'm back here on the central block, but I will continue on, crossing over the street. So this is again the pedestrian one that I have to walk. I'm behind the Ayala Central Block now. So you can see the first buildings that was built here. Those are one of the old ones that I know is around this street here, the J.M. Dilmar Street. That's Concentrex is located there. Convergys is also there. So continuing on my walk here in IT Park, you can see that there are still buildings being built around, and more people are living here due to the presence of all the condominiums that they offer for foreigners and Filipinos alike here. So look how they're maintaining the gardens here. And over there. I will cross over the street now. So on my right is the Qualphone building, but the other side, some of my friends used to work on that building before. The I1, because that's, like I said, that was the first buildings that call centers are housed, but now they are scattered all over the place. You got the Park Central building. This is a new one from Cebu Master. That's another condominium and shops on the back. So that's where Krispy Kreme main branch is located on this building. This is the I-1. And here there's this HM Tower and the Mabuhay Tower, the Walk, and that's another condominium that you're looking at there. So the HM Towers is like mostly call center and businesses again. So here is I-1 and I-2 and I-3. So that's where Concentrex, the one of the big call center here in Cebu, is housed. That's in I-3 building. So if you look at it, that's the I-3, I-2, and that's the I-1. This one. So we'll continue on. Here in the Walk, you see a lot of restaurants and coffee shops. That's the Walk main, and this is the extension. But Seda Hotel is in the back of the central block. So that's the entrance of the Seda Hotel, but it's the front is the central block Ayala Mall. That's the Walk. So it's a nice day to walk around here in IT Park. All you see is clean roads, nice gardens, tall buildings, but it's very pleasant to be here. So some of the restaurants now are open, like it was, but mostly it's the coffee shops that are open. So Skyrise 3 have a new building on the side. That's the big building that we have. It reckoned to be one of the tallest now here in Cebu. That's located outside IT Park. Like Cebu Exchange building. So continuing on, I'm now on the edge of the side of IT Park where the former city prison was here, and now it's replaced with all these tall buildings. In fact, there's another one going on right there on the side. This is in Johnson Street, and this is the cyber zone by Pill and Bess. You know, there's a controversial thing about this before because Philinvest is not part of IT Park, and they seem to Ayala, which owns IT Park, don't want the Philinvest to pass here. So there was a court case about it. The tenants there don't used to come here. There's a wall there before, but now it was allowed that they can use the roads here in IT Park. So these are the skyrise cluster of buildings around here that I'm walking now. And Cebu Mercado is still there, but they're not operating yet. I'm also, while I'm walking here, giving you a tour of the IT Park, taking in ideas of gardens and how they do it here for low maintenance gardens. So up ahead you can see all the Abida towers, the new ones, the first ones that's been here in Ayala Cebu IT Park. Now I'm nearing the central block again. I'll be going in. So you can see up above that Teleperformance, that's their building where their house. So it's the Cebu Mercado is still there, but they're not operating as of the moment. So that's where you can see the Pyramid restaurant in which I had a review. So not going back there again. And look how nice it is here to walk around. Everything's clean, gardens are very nice. So this is now part of the central block. So you can see the nice garden of the mall. On this one, this is the entrance from the Cebu Mercado way where the buses stop. Because you know the Chaka restaurant has now become a terminal for buses in Johnson Street bus stop. And you walk across here towards the gardens of IT Park. And then in connection with the Ayala Central Block Gardens. That's a nice one. What they have there. We got a wall of plants. So these are the gardens. It's like a little walkway, but look at the plant. I'm looking at the plants that they're using. They're also using the ground orchids. So I like all these kinds of settings, you know, like less maintenance garden. So I'm getting ideas from this garden here. I realize it has to be supported, this tree.